run a digital business, you people have to support it. You all think it's not an option to support someone who has a digital-based career. This is the future, whether you like it or not. You understand? Like, it's very common sense. Nobody has to support me in my business if you don't want to. But it's all good because God blesses me and gives me all this money, right? I mean, hey, everything has to be equal, right? Right? So I'm going to be the same way, and I'm not going to show any support to y'all, and I'm going to make things impossible for everybody. The same way you're doing for me. You can make it impossible. Batman gonna get it done. Batman does the impossible in his sleep. Come on, bro. You ain't figured this out yet? You can't see? Y'all's eyes work? Yeah. You see me doing the impossible. I don't need nothing and nobody. I don't need no help. So yeah, it's just ridiculous, and I do need somebody. I need Christina. You know what I mean? I'm just talking fast because I'm trying to get through this minute. I'm not thinking about everything, but I need God and I need Christina. Exactly what I got. Ain't none of this about money. But like I said, y'all are going to learn that you have to support me. You understand? This is the future. Y'all are all jealous because I built my own business. How does a dude talk about he gonna have this blah 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 fantasy, imaginary, made up stuff for 2 months, and everything else, everything they're provided, like, okay, where's it at? You see what I'm saying? You still gotta get the bus ticket, and I'd have to have cash funding. Like, if you're gonna make false claims, I'm gonna call them out. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is not your job to do all that. That's why it makes no sense. You got your own problem. You're not being realistic. Like, you don't get it. You know what I mean? You're just saying, hey, I'm going to have this. Okay, well, show the proof. You want people to just believe you based upon your word. It's never been recognized. That's my whole point. I'm trying to work with you. I'm doing my best. I got no problem being patient and working through it. But you're talking about things that don't exist yet. You know what I mean? Right now is the time. You sent me $1, $1. Like, come on, bro. How would you feel? It don't make no sense when they all do the same thing. They're trying to set me up for sabotage. Like I said, I'm not getting stranded in Austin for no reason. None of that has anything to do with reality. That's why I do these shows and they act like they can't hear. He heard everything I had to say. What's that? That's what they do. Use exclamation points and act like they can't hear you. Bro, what you're talking about is irrelevant right there. That's all good. If it's God's will, if it's more opportunities, cool. But I gotta have what I need, man. I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it. I'm trying to listen to God. God told me at one point to take the risk, and everything I need would be provided. Like, okay. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to work with him, but I'm just saying, as of right now, it's not doing me no good. And I'm not even going. Like, I'm not going to go up to no Greyhound station, bro, without adequate funding and funds, okay, for me to do what I need to do and take care of myself. So, I tell people to donate real money and start sending some donations in. I mean, what's the point? You're just talking fucking hot air. It's all nonsense. And that's what they all have history there. They don't get it. What do you expect anyone to say? I'm not trying to be anyway. I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You know? The condition, man, I'll be either way when I get there. God's going to take me there. Mark my words. God's going to take me where I need to go. God will do it. Straight up. If you think it's impossible, God will do it. God comes through everything. I got real faith. That's why when y'all doubt me, you're doubting God. That's why I'm like, man, I just be looking at y'all like, yo, buddy, don't doubt somebody and someone is true. You do the impossible time and time again. I'm out here breaking world records and have no support system. Everyone out to sabotage me. No support whatsoever. Now, if he could put together what he's talking about, hey, that's all good. But I still need money. Still need funds sent to the Cash App. Still need funding to have what I need and do what I need. You know what I mean? That's what I need. Like, it needs to be where I don't even have to touch my own money that's coming in. That's the point. Because, like, I need to start being able to save and actually have a chance of making it. That's what people don't get. It doesn't take one thing to build a business. It takes about 5 things being taken care of completely for me, and then I can get there without a bunch of dust and stuff around. They don't care. They're doing unnecessary stuff. All y'all the same. You know? Like I said, I'm trying to give TJ a chance. I'm giving you a chance, homie. This is the truth. I'm giving you an opportunity, man. Yeah. Like I said, I don't care what you understand right now, man. We got to get this done the right way. It requires funding. Until money is in my Cash App, it's pointless. Anything you're saying is null and void. That's just the truth. Hold on. Because the funding, right? The whole point of the funding is to get to my check. Feel me? The whole point of the funding is to, you know, to get this going the right way. There was another one filming me with a little smirk on his face. They just another honk. Hey, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm all right. I need to get a lot of this stuff fixed, but yeah. It's going to help me right now. Can't go with that. So yeah, like I said, I mean, y'all ain't getting it, bro. People got to get support. I mean, I got to have money to do what I need to do, bro. I keep everything in rotation. Like, I don't do things like this. Y'all don't know how to do anything efficiently here. None of y'all do. Austin, they do the same thing. Half of them don't. See, I don't have the luxury to take those chances. I'll take the chance for God. God tells me, hey, do it. Wherever you need will be provided. Yeah, I'll take the chance for God, but either way, like, how am I going to do that, bro? You know what I'm saying? How am I going to just, I got to have the money to be able to do that. It's just that simple. I'm not going on a journey where I get stranded at all. I'm just not doing it. Sorry. That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Because then when it don't work out, like it never does, you'll say things, go back on them, it's just not there. Like, I just don't get it, man. But, I don't know, it's possible. Maybe they're going to try to do it, I have no idea. You know, I hope so. It's enough. What do you expect me to go over there with nothing? Like, no. Nobody's going to do that. Yeah, they all film it. You know, I don't know if it has to do with me breaking the records. I'm sure that has something to do with it. I don't know the magnitude of what I'm doing. You know, I just do it and go on about my day. So like Red Block, I'll be nonchalant about it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm record deal right by. All I care about is the fact that people will donate. If y'all would donate, I'd be a happier customer. The fact that y'all will show me no support. I don't care about making them. Because I'm trying to do what I need to do to grow and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, like I said, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get funding right now. I need the money now. I need it now. We gotta get some funding, dude. Like that's my thing. Like you can talk what you want. Like with TJ, $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't owe me anything. Like I'm telling you, like if you're gonna help. If you're gonna support. If you're gonna send money. Send some actual money, bro. Like, I understand if a couple of people would send me $20, I'd be straight. Like, dude, this is not difficult, man. They got $20. All these people got money, bro, and they just want to sit here and literally be stingy and selfish and not show any support. I've never asked nobody for nothing. You still got these envious dudes around the internet. I don't pay attention. I'm talking about you like Tyree Steve. Hey, when I have a bag, I haven't even asked nobody for nothing. So you have an issue. Let me address you real quick without saying your name. So you have an issue, right? Me running my business, and the way I survive as a content creator is off donations. Why would I care what your issue is if you have no vehicles, you don't own anything, you literally are driving a borrowed scooter from someone, you're nobody and can't succeed? Why is your opinion, why should that be valued? Can you answer that? Bro, I don't care how you feel about me running my business, man. You're only saying my name out of envy and jealousy, and that's why you're clouding it and you say lies. God already told me people was going to do that. You know what I mean? That's not even new or a surprise, so it's like, that's to be expected. You know? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let's see what homeboys. Bro, you start trying to act like you're talking some way. Like I said, we don't do that. Just because you're envious and jealous, what is that supposed to mean for me and do for me? I don't care how you feel. You're not a celebrity. They literally admitted straight on a panel to me, I watch you. And you saw what I said come true right before your eyes, right? So what are you talking about? Like, I'd suggest you just stop running your mouth. There's nothing you need to say to me, right? So why are you talking about me or saying my name? You ain't talking about me, bro. You feel me? So like I said, I don't need to constantly clarify reality. I've never asked nobody for nothing more now. Business is run off donations. What it is to get all the donations, your little group of people from a bunch of people who failed and don't have any money. You can have that. You're not going to get anywhere like that. You don't know how to save or invest, and you got too much stuff that you got to pay and take care of, right? Because you have nothing. You're in poverty. Me, I can get donations from the actual public. The donations is not gratuity. The donations is what I do this for. I'm here for donations. I speak publicly. I do what I do for donations. I don't do this for free. So when you say something like that, like I said, you just are delusional and make no sense. I don't care what you have to say, brother. You can continue to repeat yourself. I don't know what you're saying my name for. We have no connection, no relation. You're clearly a disgruntled, confused fan. And you're talking about you watch me. Like, I don't care that you watch me. You watch me being envious. I don't care about a grown man saying that he watches another man to be envious and jealous. What part of the game is that? Why would I care? I mean, it doesn't make me uncomfortable, homie. I've heard it all, been there, done that, said it all. I've heard everybody said everything they can to me. I'm not worried about you, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just are funny as hell. So, like I said, people be saying things, but they can't get their facts straight. No, it's the people that you are associated with, that you watch, that don't have a monetized channel or any business being on YouTube, that beg for donations every day. That's the reality. I don't do that. I am going to make sure that I get paid and compensated for what I'm doing here for the public and for running my business. Two totally different animals there, sir. So if you're going to speak, make sure your facts add up. That's why you got so frustrated when you came on a panel with me back in the day, and I actually threw facts and said, hey, look, I've got all this wealth for real. I really got equity. I've really been rich. I can give you the bank statements, and you didn't have nothing to say. Just, oh, yeah, because I'm the source that made you feel inferior. I got news for you, buddy. I didn't make you feel some way. You are inferior. You're always going to be inferior. Okay? So the whole deal is you're mad at someone and you're a grown man because they're not in your position. Like I said, you want Section 8, you mooch it, you probably have to pay your rent, you're struggling, you're alcoholic, you can't make no money, you can't get no women. I mean, of course you're going to be mad at me, bro, because I'm balling and shit out of control. What are you talking about? My girlfriend is prettier than any supermodel, and she's beautiful inside. She's a good person. You don't have that. So what are you talking about? I don't care what you're saying, bro. Like, straight up, bro. That's just corny as hell. So like I said, I don't know why they keep mentioning my name like it's like religiously, like to show me or just demonstrate that they're jelly. Like, yeah, that means I'm doing my job right. So keep mentioning my name. Do what you do. It doesn't matter to me either way. Just understand, if you're going to talk, it has to make sense. You know, God already told me, man, it's in those videos too, how people are going to, you know, say things and say my name because they're so disappointed that they lost, they were defeated by me, and that they're going to cloud it with their jealousy and their delusion. Okay? I don't care. That's a stripe and a badge of honor. So when you do that, it's basically you just bowing before me. I mean, you're bowing down, right? And that's it. And you're bowing out. Like, thanks. Okay. So just understand, I take it all for what it is, a compliment. It's just I don't value your compliment because you don't have any value, especially someone worth a name in this game. You're nobody. So it's like, yeah, you're exactly where you need to be. Fan in Section 8, right? Watching the boss that doesn't. You understand? I'm the one living doing these things. I'm the one who has everything. And you sit there and you try to talk about somebody as if it's like disparaging. How is it going to be disparaging if I'm way ahead of you in everything, especially when it just comes to life in general? I have everything. Always have, always will. You see my point? I'm not here for that nonsense. I'm not here to go backwards. I'm here to have people pay me for my craft, my gift, and me educating the public and what I'm doing. That dude right there proves every day that he can't afford a hot dog. He claims to sell them, right? And literally, he claims to sell hot dogs and be a hot dog vendor or something, but he can't donate $5. You should be donating. What's your excuse? You're a fan like no other. See, they want like special treatment. They want to be coddled because they're weak. It don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need to donate like everybody else. If you say you're watching, there's something shows that you can't afford it. So keep my name out your name. That's all. You know what I mean? And you can go ahead and say whatever you want. Like, because at the end of the day, you don't have an identity in this game. You're not a player in this game. You know, be mad at the game, not the player. You feel me? Because I'm playing the game and I'm winning. You feel me? So that's all I really had to say, man. You know what I mean? Other than that, like I said, you know, the truth is that I'm calling out the truth about everybody, man. Like I said, no, like TJ has a track record of this, man. He makes false claims and says things that aren't there, and he uses exclamation points and he'll yell and scream and get mad and upset, but his way is wrong, and he finds that out a lot. Like, remember when we were talking and I said, let's go this way, and then you went your way and you were like, no, and you acted like super bold and confident, and then we ended up having to go the way that I was talking about at the end? That's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, you don't know what you're doing. It's just clear as day. If you're going to say you put something together, the way that works, TJ, is you put it together first, then you talk about it. Like I said, I don't mind working with you. I'm going to work with every different walk of life, all sorts of different people. I'm extremely patient. I don't mind having little issues or disagreements or people having gripes with me, because I'm strong enough to deal with that. It doesn't mean that you always have to get mad
Billy Tough Guy. We have to learn how to communicate and work with each other. That's what y'all do. We don't have a choice. We're going to have to bring unity and come together. We're going to have to learn how to deal with each other, whether we like it or not. That's what you don't get. This is supposed to be all of us in this together. That's the problem. When you got these civilians and they're trying to be against someone who's the hero and their savior, yeah, like that's null and void. Like you just don't have an identity in this game because that's silliness. You understand? We don't have time for that. There's too much going on in the world. So there's serious things going on, and these people are petty and immature. We don't deal with that. You know what I mean? Keep saying my name, man. All you doing is getting more famous for my name. They're going to be your best promoters. It don't matter what they want. All of it is just they don't like seeing me shine because I have a beautiful life and they don't. That's the truth. In my life, I shine and I've got everything they want right now and always because God provides, and I have faith. I stand with God. I'm not about material possessions. I'm about closing. So, like I said, you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, how many times can you keep saying to the same individuals, hey, just keep my name out your mouth? You know, but it is what it is. Like I said, be patient and kind and take it. Like I said, the same dude saying my name, he's never evolved or grown or anything. I mean, you don't own anything, so what are you talking for? You try to say something towards someone, but then you run. I mean, what is that? Have the conversation, bro. We already had the debate. Then they act like the debates don't exist, or we didn't already talk about and address these issues. Bro, you got stunned on the panel, man. Every single time you got stunned. You got stunned last time, and I told you what was going to happen. Exactly what I said is happening, and it did happen. And you ain't even heeding the warning. You feel me? I'm a prophet, bro. I'm telling you, bro. God said vengeance is mine. God ain't playing, bro. So, I mean, like I said, you can go ahead and keep saying my name because you what? Doing it to yourself. See, these villains, they think they smart, but you ain't going to outsmart that, man, because this isn't based off of being smart or trying to outsmart anyone. You're trying to win. Faith. See, that's the thing. You really think that you're smart. Okay, how in the hell would you speak my name? How do you? Okay, poverty-stricken, not just now, but every single day in the past, every single day in the future, you will always be poverty-stricken. Why? Because you worship Satan. It's that simple. You're evil. I mean, evil people are not successful. Rich evil people are broke. That's why they house them in these mansions like 50 Cent had that they don't own. Right? 50 Cent's never owned anything. He's just a puppet pawn. And again, look at the obvious. Who sells they soul for pennies? See what I'm saying? I don't have to say much, bro. It spells it out for itself. So it's like, of course y'all are going to be my fans. That's your place in the world. Just straight up. That's your place. You know, you're here to be my fan, bow down and pay homage. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, bro. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. You know, like, bro, you don't play ball. You don't work out. You don't break world records like me. Like, bro, just sit back and enjoy the show. That's it. You ain't got to like the show. If you don't like it, don't watch it. So I don't understand. They claim they don't like things, but they're addicted to watching. Like, boy, stop it. These people are all my fans. What these broke fans to do? Online, it's not okay. Stop acting like all y'all work online. You don't have a career. Check, and you're just mad. So, like I said, you try to say something and bring my name up. What do I have to do in the conversation? Because they're all obsessed. They've been obsessed. Right? I mean, a lot of it is illegal. It's stalking, it's illegal. But if you're going to be obsessed with me, that's perfectly fine. That's out of my control. But, and I accept that, right? Right. Where's the money? With the obsession would come the donations. That's how it works. So apparently that individual needs a job. It's just that simple. Because hot dog vending didn't work out for you. Your fake supposed inherited laundromat didn't work out for you. And again, I'm not going to sit here and watch what I say. I'm going to say my name. I'm going to respond. You have no money. You have fake jewelry. Okay? You refer to your own girlfriend as something I'm not even going to say this now. It has to do with the word boyfriend. Okay? I mean, that means that they're good attractive. Let's just say the truth. Okay? That means well, that's why you sit there and you drink. You're me on your little rent-a-center TVs that you probably never returned and you need to go to jail for. Okay? I'm not concerned about what you have to say because I will always have and have had more of anything to do. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. I mean, let's just say the truth. My life is beautiful. My lifestyle and everything is better than not just you, but everybody's. And that's why you pay me money. He said even say, you know, and he was a puppet, you know, but he said the truth, you know, let them hate and watch the money come up. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep doing the impossible because, I mean, to say the truth, I'm a straight savage. You feel me? Like nothing. So it's like, you got to watch me because I'm the boss. And what you want is the spotlight. You wish that you had that. You wish you could be in my shoes, but you ain't Batman and you ain't me and you never could be. You feel me? Oh, and the next thing too, if these dudes that think they're tough or whatever, if they start dressing up like Batman, it ain't gonna fly, bro. It ain't happening. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, I already know about this stuff. Like, it ain't gonna work like that, bro. Like, you talking about having a real Batman in the streets, okay? Do you think the real Batman is gonna put up and tolerate with imposters? And it's something that's an element in the movie because it's a real thing that's gonna happen, bro. There's gonna be imposters that try to dress up like me, right? And pretend and pose. Trust me, it's gonna happen. It's kind of like the Slim Shady Eminem thing. Will the real Batman please stand up? That's why it says it on the card in the movie on the Joker card. You understand? I am the real Batman. There has never been, never will be, and will be no way to go in my shoes or do what I do. You understand? We're not tolerating no posing, no fake, no flogging, no nothing. Do you understand how much I've accomplished as Batman? How much I've done? Okay? You are not me. We don't do no talking over here. We sit here, we act like we're nice. So, like I said, you have to talk about a gangster. How does that make you feel? You can't be a man because ain't no man gonna sit there and discuss a gangster and feel comfortable. So like I said, it's clear what your preference is. Everything else is opposing acts. So I got you figured out completely to a T. And I'm okay. I'm not trying to talk to people like you, okay? That's it. You know, don't go around and say that Batman is this phobic and whatever. No, I just don't really deal with you. Okay? That's not what I do. Alright? So, like I said, we're gonna continue to try to be politically correct and get paid to do what we do. Alright? Well, they get angrier and angrier every day. We twigger they wage, right? And at the end of the day, who is the boss and who is rich and wealthy and breaking world records? Like I said, all I need is cash right now. You have a Cash App, you have a PayPal, you have a Venmo. It's not complicated. I am going to continue to say it until you quit being delusional and send me some money. It's that simple because that's what I work for. Money. I don't work for free. And the reason why they think that's possible, and it's so funny, you can tell they ain't used to a guy like me. Like, I've made sure everybody pays me every time. If I work for you, you gonna pay me. I don't work for free, ever. You know what I mean? I've literally stood up to people over that and made sure that they paid me. I get my money. If I work, you pay me. So they think it's possible because guess what? They work for free every day. So keep on working for free. We gonna keep on doing. The screen is too dark and it's doing the same thing. Okay. So yeah, like I said, y'all heard me. I'm not on here trying to make any statement. I don't care what people hear, what they have to say. All I care about is when I'm going to get some funding to the Cash App. Now, if TJ wants to claim, hey, I'm getting this together, all on him. He said on me, all on him. I believe you. I believe that you're nice enough to do that for me. I mean, I think that you would do that. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, either way, I'm going to have a budget. It's just the truth. I'm going to have some currency and some money. And like I said, I'm going to continue to talk with you. We're going to always be friends. TJ is like family at this point, bro. So, like I said, I mean, we all know what culture TJ is from. So, like I said, when these people were trying to slander my name and say I'm this and that, like, bro, most of my close friends are from that group. Okay, I just say the truth about everybody. I'm not here to do people wanted to hide. Okay, and that's why he still is able to talk to me and be because he knows that. He knows I'm pretty much that. I'm just in this beautiful body. You feel me? So, like I said, I don't care what you have to say.
Like, come on, dude. Like, these people funny as hell, man. They've been my entertainment since day one, bro. But you got to stop it with that sector stuff, man. Y'all just nothing but our entertainment. You've always been my entertainment. You're always going to be my entertainment. Why? Because I come from my group that's always wealthy, and you come from poverty. It don't matter if I have $0 to my name. Understand something, sir. I'm wealthy right now. I'm wealthy if I had no money. I don't need cash because I'm already rich. It's what you don't get. And you know it. You do get it. Right? It just gets you in your little feels. Ooh, in the feels. It gets them in his feels, all of them, so they can't deal with the fact that I've got them in their feels. I know how to do this. I know how to play this game. I know you think you're strategic little jokers. And Batman's a million times more strategic than you. I'm a million steps ahead of you in this game. You're not going to win. Trust me, I don't need nothing to win, bro. Nothing. I'm going to win. I'm a straight savage. Okay? Like, literally, I make the Chirac Savages look like nothing. Okay? Look like it's ridiculous, bro. You're nothing. You're nobody. You gotta understand, I'm going to win in this game. I don't care what you think, what you tell yourself. I'm a boss. Okay, baby? So don't be mad at me. Because I look better and better every day. I look handsome with my chiseled jawline and chin. The Batman look good, and I look younger every day. My hair is growing out, beautiful hair. I look better than Christina Aguilera. That's right. Oh, these hips don't lie. Shakira. So like I said, you have to watch me, and me, I get to keep winning. I get to keep being someone in this world. Because in this world, you're either one or two things. You're either a hot dog vendor or you're nobody. Ooh, for real. All right? Now, like I said, I am Bro King. That's about all I have to say. And I will talk to you later as soon as I get this closed. All right. See you later, cadets.